Today we're going to talk about how to measure somebody's head. And we did a video before, and he was a very good subject, but we just talked about the circumference. That's the main measurement most people talk about, but there's actually 6 measurements that are real important, especially if you're going to order a custom human hair wig. So what you'll need to measure your head for that is a measuring tape, pen, and piece of paper to write your measurements down. And there's 6 measurements. So the first one is circumference. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. So with the tape measure, you want to take across where you think your wig would go. So we're measuring all around here and all around to the front. I didn't want to drop that, but I guess I did. And a mistake I made before is that I measured so tight. You don't want to measure overly tight. You want it to be comfortable. So this is a little bit awkward. But I would say is like 23 inches, maybe even 23 and a half. So that's the first measurement. And then we're gonna go, this is a very important one, and I'll admit, I think I made a mistake when I ordered my custom human hair wig. The next one is gonna be from the front to the nape. Where I made a mistake is I put it kind of more where my natural hairline is. You actually wanna go in front of your hairline, more where, especially if you have receding hair, where you would want to wear your wig. So this one, if I go front to nape.
I was gonna turn so you could see.
All right, let's turn. It's about 14 inches for him. So we're just gonna go along and write down all these measurements. The next one is ear to ear across the forehead. So we're gonna go from that to that, and then you just write down that measurement. So to me, I guess I would say 12. And then we're gonna go ear to ear across the top of the head. And this is another one where people make a lot of mistakes, is you don't wanna go underneath and behind the ear. You wanna go to like the top of the ear. So we'll just go around like that. And I would say that that's a little bit shorter than 12, maybe 11 3/4. Then we're gonna go temple to temple around the back of the head. So that, and you wanna go where your hairline is here. So we're gonna go here and all the way over to, wow, you're being such a cooperative person. I'm just gonna say 15 and a half on that. And then if you wanna turn around, we're gonna do the back, the nape of the hair. So on this one, you wanna go to where your hair is growing. You need to give Scott a haircut here. It's a little fuzzy, but we're gonna go here to here, like at the bottom of the skull. And that is gonna be, I would say, 6 and a half. Okay, so then we would wanna check on the chart, and I'll put that on the screen and you can see what size head you have. I would say Scott has a large head. My head is considered petite, and I can put my measurements on the screen too. But now the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put a wig on Scott. The one I'm wearing right now is a human hair wig. This is jade in soft dusty ash brown, and I have a 20.8 circumference head. Someone was asking if this would fit up to a 22. Well, he's got a 23 and a half, so let's try to put this wig on him. So what we're gonna do is first get a wig grip. This one I got from JB Extension, and it's way too big for my head. So this should fit him well. It's got ear tab cutouts, and it's got the silicone liner on the inside. So we're just gonna go ahead and put that on. And is that comfortable, Scott?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, sorry. See, on this one, it's just kind of an odd headband. I don't like it. I don't recommend this one. I might have to go get a different one. So this doesn't even really cover up his ears in the right way. But oh well, it'll work. So is that tight enough? Does that feel tight enough? Here, do you want to put it on?
No.
Can you please?
I don't know how to.
All right, well that'll have to work. So let's go ahead and put the wig on.
How's that?
All right, just a second. Okay, so this is Scott with jade. This again is by Uniwigs, and this is soft dusty ash brown. He does say it feels a little tight, but that it feels secure. I did have to engage the ear clips on the side, and as you can see, it's a little higher than his ear is. Normally you can cover that with hair, if you had a little root spray, you could cover that up. But keep in mind, he's got a very large head. And then on the other side, looks like that. And again, normally I don't clip these in, but I did have to clip them in for him. This is the hairline on it. So if you want to get in close, Scott, you can see it looks pretty good. And then as far as the back goes, that's how that looks. And I mean, you can see part of the wig grip here. So, you know, he's not used to wearing a wig, so he doesn't know if it's how it's supposed to feel, but it fits him. So I would say if you had a 22 inch or less, that it probably would be fine. I would probably measure your ear to ear on that and just make sure that that's it. So here is my custom wig that I got from China. And I think the mistake I might have made is the front to back. I should have had it be a little bit longer. It just feels a little bit short. And my ear to ear, I don't know what if I did that wrong, but it seems a little bit short. Of course, you know, they could have made a mistake too, who knows? But this is my custom beauty. And this is when it's important, especially to get those 6 measurements and make sure that you're getting them right. Well, hopefully this helps somebody, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Bye.